Hi, Gemini. Hey, guys. I hope you're doing good. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the remainder of November 2019, the 15th to the 30th of November. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get started. Thank you, God and goddesses, and my God, for all your love and light. No negative energy is allowed in my space or during my reading. Thank you for everything you give us, everything you take away. Can I please get a message for Gemini? Surround me with a white light. Only positive energy. Only the good, pure messages come through for the sign of Gemini. Remember, this is not your message. Please don't force it. I hope you guys are doing well. I love you very much. Gemini. For Gemini, the sign of Gemini. Sacred Pool. You got Sacred Pool. The number 47 is at the top. I will read straight from the book. The Sacred Pool. What is in the water right there? What is that? I can't tell what that is. There's something floating in the water. The Sacred Pool. And the Ride the Wave. Being asked to go with the flow. Nurture yourself, probably. Going with the flow. I feel a lot of healing energy with this. Heal the ouch. Wow, how weird is that? You're needing to heal something emotionally, I feel like. Or somebody wants to heal something with you. So healing the ouch, but it was in the reverse. And I'm supposed to read the reversals. Alright, Gemini. So the first one you got was the Sacred Pool. I feel like you guys really just need some quiet time. You need some relaxation. You're trying to be very calm. Have patience, right? Trying to have patience in a situation. This is just what I'm picking up. Trying to have patience and just kind of go with the flow. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. So, right, so this is all about being the change you wish to see in the world. I like that, Gemini. When you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? The Sacred Pool will ask you to you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress. So there needs to be self-examination. Reflect by the Sacred Pool and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining in your eyes? When you're conscious and you're the embodiment of the spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself. You're going to see great rewards for this, Gemini. Your unique service to the world is not only needed, but it's celebrated, and you need to see the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. So be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever the situation. Riding the wave, I love that. So clearly, they've come today to tell you, Gemini, that you're a beautiful soul and that your gifts are needed in this world and they're celebrated. So there's been some kind of situation where I feel like you guys are hurt, you're beaten down, you're worried maybe. I don't know. It says whatever the situation, whatever your inquiry, it's telling you that you need to be at peace and you need to remember that you're an amazing human and that you need to just go with the flow, right? And you need to trust in the process and remember that what you give out is what you'll receive back. So if there's been some kind of, I'm being called to say this, so if there's some kind of situation, you're like, say, this is not going to be for the low vibrating Geminis, but for the high vibrating, for the good people, the ones with a good heart that try to do the best by people. And maybe there's been a situation in your life where you feel like people didn't see that in you, or you got done wrong and you're very hurt by this, or you're seeing somebody you love go through this. Know that that's going to be returned to you. And it is right now. Maybe you're just not seeing it, okay? So you need to ride the wave. Success is easy and effortless. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide is turned. You can put your surfing skills to test. Everything that you know, all of your talents, coupled with your hopes and dreams, are going to carry you forward. Know that you're definitely on the right path. So you're on the right path. So even if something bad's happened, it was a blessing in disguise, Gemini. So something was a blessing. Healing and ouch, 105. Yeah, so you guys have been hurt. You could even be physically injured. Healing and ouch. Forgiveness is a healer. You need to forgive in a situation. You need to make amends for any harm you've done to another person. You need to appraise yourself and be honest. Have you been selfish or greedy or inconsiderate? Have you harbored resentment? So this is all about being humble, seeing your weaknesses, walking tall as you take the path, the wise elder who's willing to go into the shadows to bring healing. You're being asked to surrender so you can have a new start. This is very clear message about emotional healing and healing resentments, and if somebody's hurt you, to look at your part in that situation, Gemini, so you can heal and move on, because you're in the right path. Something happened for a reason. You're on the road to success. Like, it's like easy abundance. I feel a very calm energy. Distinguish the importance of your inner spiritual work from your outer success. So, just like the first card said, you may not feel successful about your outer circumstances, but your inner spiritual work is where you shine. Make gentleness a habit, right? Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with other people the rest of this month, Gemini. Devote yourself to discovering your highest truths. The highest truths of every situation. Perfect. That goes perfect. So this is the rest of this month, Gemini. This is all about healing, emotional healing. If this isn't you, this is somebody you're dealing with. Maybe you need to be there for another person, or you're going through this, okay? So now we're going to get the Lenormand cards, right? So the tide has finally turned, Gemini. Things are going to start getting easier, but you got to forgive yourself and forgive other people and look at your part in a situation. The magnifying came out, the magnifying glass. Oh, wow. Okay, so you need to pay attention to some kind of lucky and fated. So there's going to be luck. This is the Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. Seven of Wands. Communication. So there's going to be some kind of document that you're going to receive, or a business decision. Maybe you could have signed some kind of agreement. There could have been a decision made, but I feel like this is asking you to defend yourself in a situation, to stay calm, to go with the flow, because time is of the essence here, Gemini. This is all about divine timing, having to be patient with yourself and other people, being patient with the way you communicate to people. If you guys have emails that you need to send this month or things like that, be very choosy with the way you communicate. Speak only facts, right? This is about being balanced in your emotions, going with the flow, because abundance is coming. Some of you are going to receive some kind of documentation that's going to change your direction. So you could be receiving money this month, maybe a check in the mail, some kind of letter, approval letter, something lucky. Something's lucky and fated. You need to pay closer attention to the things that are around you. Pay closer attention to those things in your life that are good, that are blessed, that are blessings, okay? Because I feel like you've went through a major transition, and now you're stressing because you're not sure when things are going to take a turn. You're not sure. You've been waiting on this. If you've been waiting on money, I feel like you're getting very impatient. You're ready to see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? It's like being through a hard time and ready to be free from it, ready to be free from the worry, ready to have a new beginning, ready to feel fresh, you know. You're ready for things to feel fresh in you. But I feel like whatever's happened, no matter what, if it's you having to wait on something, or if something bad's happened that you're recovering from, I do definitely know that it was for a reason. The universe was protecting you, or your God or your angels were protecting you. You know, maybe you need to really watch your finances, make sure you're saving your money, make sure you're being very detailed. I don't know if anybody still has a checkbook these days, but balancing your checkbook. But you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you're taking notes of your finances and you're paying attention. So there's an end to this energy, which is really good. But I feel like you guys have been very stabbed in the back by other people, or your messed up thinking has got you here, Gemini, okay? But there's an end to this. You don't have to deal with this kind of energy. You don't have to rob Peter to pay Paul anymore. You don't have to worry about people. So there's been an injustice. You feel like you're waiting for the truth to be seen in something, or ready to heal from an imbalanced or unjust situation, for sure. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for Gemini for the rest of November. For the sign of Gemini. So here's your situation, Gemini. What's crossing? The root of the situation. the past that led up to this, right? What you're hoping is to come in your near future. The card that represents Gemini in the situation. Outside influences, your hopes and fears, the outcome. All right, Gemini, let's do this. Oh, the Ace of Cups. So this is a fresh new start. This is all about forgiveness, and there could have been a lot of tears and emotions attached to it. I see the Ace of Cups a lot as emotions. This is an emotional time, an emotional situation. Oh yeah, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be you feeling like you weren't accepted emotionally. You could be dealing with a Taurus, or this could be like an institution. There's regret and sorrow. Somebody's sad, wanting to apologize. Here's the Empress, the mother energy. A Taurus or a Libra could easily be dealing with a Taurus because or have it in your chart because the Empress and the Hierophant are here, which are both Taurus cards. Somebody's very emotional. Somebody could be being needy this month. Somebody's really isolated, needing rest, tired of fighting, tired of having to feel like they have to walk on eggshells, right? But somebody has made a decision to no longer stay stuck. Somebody's going to be coming back in, communicating something, making the right decision. Somebody could have a change of heart, a change of perspective. Somebody could also return from the past, or somebody could just be having trouble moving on from the past, okay? Either you or someone you're dealing with, Gemini, okay? All right. So the situation is in the Aquarius card, but I don't feel like this is about an Aquarius. It could be, but I feel like this is more healing energy. Healing, trying to find balance, trying to balance your emotions. There's been some kind of unhappy situation or competition or quarreling or fighting within a commitment or a place. This could be a job or a home. An unstable situation, really needing to find peace and hope in something again, where there's been a lot of competition. So in the past, there's the confident woman. You could be dealing with a Virgo. So this is being confident. Maybe you had everything but love in your life in the past, but you're trying to heal those emotions, right? I feel like you were confident in the past, Gemini, you know. Here's the Cancer card, and it's in the reverse. So maybe you're not ready to move forward right now. Maybe you're in a space of healing. Maybe you're wanting to be single. Maybe you're not wanting to work for a corporation or not wanting to be around a lot of people right now. So the Ace of Swords is what's to come in the future. So this is all about, you know, having to kind of move on without knowing the whole truth in a situation. Maybe somebody didn't speak their truth, but there's a need to move on. Somebody just doesn't feel like they see clarity in something. Maybe you're waiting on communication so you can move forward in something. You have the Emperor in the reverse. So the Emperor in the reverse is somebody that's very controlling. A decision needs to be made. So the Knight of Swords and your hopes and fears. So somebody's very afraid of conflict. Oh, yay, the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody escaped a very controlling situation, or this is just an energy of things need to change, right, Gemini? The wheel is going to turn. It will turn in your favor. I feel like you were in a situation that was going nowhere because it was emotionally imbalanced and there wasn't truth, there wasn't clarity. You felt like you stood alone in this environment or this situation. You felt like you were all by yourself, all alone. You felt like nobody saw the damn truth in a situation. You felt like everybody was blind to what was going on. And I feel like you knew with your intuition. But you could have been hanging on too tightly to the situation or being over controlling, right? It's like wanting to control and fix something so much, but you caused chaos because of it, I feel like. Because I feel like no matter what you did, it just made things worse. It's like when you fight against something that's not meant for you, how it just gets worse, maybe like a karmic situation. So the wheel's going to turn in your favor, Gemini. Something's going to come in quickly, or something's going to be cut out of your life very quickly. This is your card. So coming in to speak your truth, moving away from a situation that was just not good. Maybe somebody's coming back in to speak their truth at the end of this month, but you were definitely in something that didn't serve you anymore. I feel like it was a community or a commitment. Some of you could have been dealing with an Aquarius, an overbearing person. You have Aries, Aquarius, Cancer. But I feel like that was just where whatever situation you were in was very imbalanced, and there was no way of moving forward. So right now, clarifying the stars, the Two of Pentacles, and in this card, there's no people, and it's very quiet and still. There's a willow tree and water. You're trying to find balance again. Trying to find balance and harmony. So why is the Five of Wands, oh my goodness, the Sun, searching for the truth, trying to find healing. You know, I feel like I'm more focused on the kids that are running away in this. Really facing your shadow side, looking at all aspects of a situation. This is the truth, the Sun. So this is overcoming something that was difficult, healing, finding balance again. Why is the Five of Wands, Four of Wands in the reverse for Gemini as the center of your reading? Yeah. So this is all about a commitment that you didn't feel free. You didn't feel confident. You didn't feel like you could be yourself or be free, right? I feel like you stood out among the rest in some way, or you kind of had a particular characteristic. It's like standing out in a group of people and you needed to move away because, you know, I mean, like it or not, sometimes if people see you as successful, they don't want you to move forward, and I feel like that's exactly what happened. People could have been telling lies, people weren't speaking the truth, not willing to see the truth, I feel like, or make decisions that were rational. Why is Ace of Swords here? The Hangman in the reverse, right? It's like nobody was gonna, it's like it was time to move away from something that wasn't true for you. But I feel like you hung around way too long in something. You hung around way too long, could have lost money in a situation, something wasn't stable, a decision needs to be made to cut this away out of your life. There's a Nine of Swords again. Four of Wands reverse. This is leaving a commitment very quickly, or somebody coming in and breaking a commitment with you. This is communication coming in very quickly. Why is the Emperor here in the reverse? An overbearing energy, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So a very greedy person, stubborn. A very stubborn person. Maybe you were being very stubborn in a situation. Ooh, that's a very greedy, very stubborn energy. Either you or somebody you were dealing with. Why is the Two of Swords in the reverse? Two of Swords in the Magician, your intuition. You made the right choice. You felt like there was manipulation around you too, but nobody else could damn see it, just you. Why is the King of Swords here? Yeah. So there was a lot of imbalance. I feel like there was just, ugh. This feels the exact opposite of the energy that you need right now, Gemini. Moving away from an imbalanced situation. Somebody could be coming in to balance the scales, but no, the Hermit could be dealing with the Virgo, have it in your chart. You're following your own spiritual truth and path. You're letting something lead the way other than all this chaos. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Tower in reverse. You avoided a disaster. You avoided a disaster. You didn't overcome something. The Ace of Pentacles, but you get a brand new beginning. You're avoiding some kind of disaster. It's like you escaped some kind of situation. If a tower moment happened in your life, but it was spirit that did it. I feel like there was a lot of confusion around something being lasting. The key to a firm foundation, you're able to plan for the future. The key to your success. You found the key out of a situation you felt very stuck in mentally, right? You felt very stuck. You didn't feel like you were nurturing your finances or your growth. Yeah, a lot of money lost in this situation, feeling trapped, not knowing how to get out. There's somebody that needs nurturing around you. You need to nurture yourself. This is all about not worrying about finances or money, nurturing your emotions, not having a lot of chaos or tower energy. You need to heal a situation. I feel like you avoided a disaster, something that happened that was a tower moment in your life. I feel like it was guided by it was purposely orchestrated for your life, Gemini, to get you away from controlling or manipulative people. Maybe even in a situation where you could only see the truth. The Wheel of Fortune was in the outcome, so I love that. All right. So I will see you in the extended, Gemini. All of my love. XOXO.